Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego and anything Lego that I like. So today we're going to be looking at the Lego Artemis launch command. What is this thing? Oh wait, that's my shirt says launch. Just 3, 2, 1, blast off. This is a launch command space shuttle t-shirt. This is the Artemis Space Launch Systems. What is the number? 10341, 3,601 pieces. This is one of those day one purchases for me. I had to get it the first day, only because there was also a gift with purchase with it. But I finally got done building it. It took me about a week to build it, and I don't know how many hours, but I would spend about an hour a night watching TV and building it. And I like the look of the set. I'm glad I bought it. I don't know where I'm going to put it right now. We're going to put it in the office, but it's just, I don't have a good fit for it in the office. And I don't know where I'm going to put it down here either, but I'm thinking about what I want to say about this set. I think it's a very good representation of what it's based on, the Artemis system, which they've already sent one thing around the moon and back with no people on it. The next thing is to send it with people, and then eventually they will land on the moon, which I am super excited to see that. I hope they're able to do it safely and nobody dies. I just don't know why I feel pessimistic. Even though the technology is so much better than it was 55 years ago when they first went to the moon. It's like, oh, I worry. But yeah, it has the rockets. Obviously it's the rocket, and then here is the payload, which is the Artemis, what do they call it, the Artemis, it's the Artemis something, the Orion spacecraft is in there. All right, and then it came back to Earth and landed. So and it's got the launch pad, which we don't get a lot of launch pads in Lego system. I think we did in the space shuttle era, but it was minimalistic. So obviously it's going to be a lot of pieces and a big structure to get it to scale to the rocket. But that also led to a little bit of disappointment in building this. I'm not going to say it's frustrating to build, but it was. And it's got what Joey likes to call it melting. It likes to melt. So I always say it has a high melting coefficient or high melting factor. I built it upstairs and I moved it down here, and already pieces were falling off. And you might say, well, maybe it's your building techniques. Well, you know, these things, there's like 80 of these faucets going around. The little things that emulate the supports, those fall off easy. The pieces that are making for the connections to the rocket when it's before they launch it, they're flimsy. So I don't feel comfortable moving this thing. So which is frustrating because I don't know where I'm going to put it right now. So it means I know I'm going to have to move it again. So this is one of those things, like if you were to take it somewhere to display, yeah, and you pack it and put it in your car, pieces are going to fall off. But this it's designed like, this is the little loading thing, so all this can break away. Oh look, well you can't see it, but the pieces that hold the rocket to the thing already broke off, and everything drops off, and then the rocket can take off. Whoosh. And then up here you got the payload inside here. I don't want to do it. Oh great, now I don't remember how it was on here. But it's kind of a flimsy design. Yeah, that thing fell off. It's just this right here is just being held by a 1x1 round brick up here at the top. So yeah, it's got that thing. Let's see if I can connect this without it breaking. Now this is the only thing keeping this from falling over, is these little pieces. Oh, why is it not going all the way? Oh, I think I'm only supposed to connect one stud. Okay, let's do that. There we go. All right. But oh, it's got a little display stand for the Orion spacecraft. I decided, and when you put it on there, you put these pieces inside to kind of keep the stability of that. It's got a plaque that goes with it. I really wish they made the plaque where you could connect it to the thing. It's just loose there. And as you go through the instructions, don't worry, I've already scanned my code. It has different things about the Artemis project or the Lego pieces that they are using in there. So that is neat. So overall, it's a beautiful looking set. I do like it. The instruction manual's good. Box, not too bad for the box. Although I'll be flattening this box out after I film this video. But it's a little, I'll say it's a little disappointing. Just that I know this is going to be losing pieces over time. But again, this isn't a detailed review, so if you want to see all the fine details, the greebling that this has, which it has, dang it, you gotta be careful how you touch this thing. But that's the main thing, is it looks good. I guess that's the sacrifice you have of having a lot of greebling on a set with little pieces that's more pieces that can fall off. But when you take this thing back off again, when you think, like, the main feature of this is, I think, the rocket itself, the Artemis launch system here. It's kind of a little rocket. But again, if they were to make it a bigger rocket, then this would have to be bigger, and then it'd be like a $500 set instead of a $270 set. So I don't fault them. It is. I'm glad we finally got a proper launch tower for a rocket system that Lego has made. But again, it's kind of. I think this demonstrates why they haven't done something like this before, and probably. I wouldn't be surprised they didn't do it again, because it causes 75% of the cost of this set is in the actual tower. And they could have built this rocket here for, it probably would have been like a $50 set if it was just by the Artemis rocket. Like if they just had the Artemis rocket alone, it'd be, yeah, probably $50. Because I think you get to bag 21 for all of the launch system, and then it's like bags 22 to 27 or this. And I built this in an evening, and it took me the whole rest of the week to build the rest of it. But I'm not going to say that that's bad again. But it's one of these sets that after I built it, I wasn't excited about it when I got done as I was before I started building it. And I don't want to say it was repetitive or monotonous, but it was repetitive. No, there was enough difference in each step. Dang it. I wanted to like this set so bad. I want to like it. I want to like it. So yeah, I'll probably sit on here for the table for a while until I can figure out a place to put it. You know what? I might take the dragons down, put it up on the top shelf there. I'll figure out something, but yeah, that's the Artemis launch system. Again, not a detailed review, just my thoughts on the overall set. If you want to see a detailed review, go watch somebody like Jang, who's probably gone into all the details. Oh, one thing I do want to mention before I go. The stickers. So this set has stickers, which I knew it would have, and I expected it. But what I didn't expect is that there's printed pieces that have the same designs as the stickers on the same types of pieces. I'm like, wait a minute, you printed this piece, like, this is a sticker, that's a print, that's a print, that's a print. I'm like, if you can print this here, why didn't you print it there too? It's like, there was no need for most of the stickers. Like, you printed the pattern on there. Why can you print it on some elements and not the others, and it's the same type of element? I didn't get that. But it was, I won't say that's negative, but it's just like, if I had to replace all of the stickers, I wouldn't even be thinking about it. But it's the fact that I placed a sticker, and then on another element, it's the same pattern printed. Like, why? Why did you do that? I mean, did you have like a threshold of how many stickers or how many printed pieces you could do? I don't know. It's just, I didn't understand it, because then it makes, when you're looking at it up close, you can see the stickers and the printed parts, and the stickers, I mean, yeah, the printed parts look better. But yeah, I didn't understand them doing that. But what do you think of the set? You can probably, if you go to your Lego store, you can probably see this thing assembled. Man, it just feels, dang it. You got to be careful how you touch this. Stop touching. Hands off. Anyway, Artemis, BrickTsar, see you in the next video.
Joseph Olsen standing in a field, staring at the stars, talking but for real, holding an oversized light bulb in his arms. As we go marching 2x4 out of this dream and right through that open door. Joseph Olsen with that light bulb in his arms.